riding across the planet or or across a number of countries. How was that?
Egypt.
The ride itself first, and we'll be talking more about Egypt. The ride, riding your bicycle across the globe, across the countries.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. How was that?
About Egypt, or
yes.
It was very nice to cycle on the river, and then it was very beautiful to cycle on the Red Sea from Hurghada to Cairo.
So you've been to Hurghada first, and then to Cairo, right?
Sorry?
To Hurghada? Have you been to Hurghada first and then to Cairo?
But first was Aswan.
First Luxor and Aswan?
Yeah.
Yes, and then?
And then Hurghada to Cairo.
Wow, on your bicycle?
Yeah, on my bicycle.
And how many days did you do that?
I spent... Is it live?
Yes.
2 weeks.
2 weeks? Just 2 weeks on the bicycle?
In Egypt.
Wow,
yeah.
That's a lot. So how do you train for such events or such a ride?
I just enjoy it. I'm not a sports...
You're not a professional cyclist, yes. But it is still hard to be doing that.
Yeah, like to find a place to sleep and then to find a restaurant, water, things is challenging.
Yeah, that's... Where do you sleep when you're on the road for 2 weeks from Hurghada to Cairo on a bicycle?
I set up tent and then I sleep in a tent.
In a tent?
Yeah, in a tent.
So what about food?
I bought one time lots like bread and then drink and things.
It's like a stock.
Yeah. So I have to get one bag is for food.
Yeah. So you've been first to Luxor and Aswan, which is the south of the country. How would you see that? Do you like it?
Yeah, it's because I cycle with the GBI Egypt team, and they're very kind and hospitality, and so it was very nice to cycle with them because it's very safe to cycle with them.
So what is the team that you have been cycling with? GBI, is that the name?
Yeah, GBI is the cycling.
How many members are there in GBI?
I don't know, it's very much. I can't count. But
how many members have you been cycling with in Egypt?
40?
40?
Or 50 Egyptian. I couldn't...
40 or 15, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So did you have fun?
I have lots of fun. I visited some Nubian house and we took boat on the Nile River and then every night in Nile cruise. So it was very nice.
So you've been in Luxor and Aswan for how many days at first?
2 days.
For 2 days?
But
you cycled across the town, right?
Aswan to Luxor.
From Aswan to Luxor?
Yeah, 2 days, but I was with them for 4 days.
For 4 days?
Yeah.
And then you've been to Hurghada, right?
Yeah, and then I stay in Hurghada for a few days to have a relax. And then I start cycling from Hurghada to Cairo by myself. By
yourself?
Yeah.
Not even with the GBI team?
Because they have planned...
They have a different route?
Yeah, they had planned for cycling from Aswan to Luxor. So they invite me. Yeah. And then after finishing, they went to Cairo to work.
So I understand that you're not a professional, you're just an amateur who likes bicycles and likes to ride bicycles. Why do you do that?
Because
it's not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy, but I want to see the world. And also I want to grow on the road. And then I want to learn many things from people, nature, and culture, things.
Okay, so you've mentioned culture.
Yeah.
And you've been to Luxor and Aswan with the pharaonic culture and the pharaonic monuments. Did you see that? Did you get the chance to see that? Yeah,
I visited many ruins with the GBI team. It was very impressive because it's like 3,000 years old. And so, yeah, it was very impressive. Yeah.
Okay, so what about Hurghada? You said that you were there to be relaxing. Did you relax there, or was it just more about preparation for the upcoming trip?
Just I did relaxing because I was preparing cycling from Hurghada to Cairo, and it's a kind of empty road, so I need some relaxing time.
Okay, so you started from South Korea, and then going to where till you reached Egypt?
I started from San Francisco.
Oh, the USA.
Yeah, USA.
Yes.
And then I cycled through Mexico, Central America, and then Latin America for 1 year, 4 months.
For 1 year and 4 months.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I took flight from Brazil to South Africa, Cairo. No, South Africa, Cape Town.
Cape Town.
Yeah.
And then you continued the road on the bicycle.
Yeah, so I arrived Cape Town 1st January this year, 2013. And then I cycled through South Africa, Swaziland, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Tanzania, Kenya,
everything
Ethiopia,
actually in Africa.
And then Sudan, and finally I'm in Egypt.
We do have a picture for you here on the screen. So what are these equipment that you have right behind you?
Oh, like tent.
A tent?
Sleeping bag, sleeping pad, and then some clothes, and some...
Where was that picture taken?
Central America, yeah.
Central America?
Yeah, yeah.
Which country? You don't remember?
No, I remember Panama.
Panama?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's Nairobi?
Yeah. In Kenya?
Yeah. This very busy road.
Of course, that's on the plane.
Yeah, it's
to South Africa.
Yeah.
To Cape Town,
South Africa,
as you said.
And it's Rapa Nui.
Rapa Nui?
Yeah, it's the island. They have some ruins. And it was Paraguay. I was voting president in Paraguay.
Paraguay.
We have some kind of the system. If I'm out of country, then I register something, and then I can vote. And this is just the first day.
In Paraguay?
Day first. No, day first of cycling.
Wow. Where did you start? In San Francisco, you said,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, San Francisco.
In the USA. So how did you get the idea of that?
My dream is to travel the universe.
To what, the universe?
To travel the
universe.
So before going to the universe.
And how much left do you have? You've been to South America and Africa and of course Asia and the United States, which is North America. Where is left for you to be going now?
I'm going to Europe.
Europe?
So first I spend a New Year in Spain.
Yes.
And then...
That's about in 2 or 3 times, through days time, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then...
So you're starting in Europe, in Spain. You go from Cairo to Spain by plane, right?
Yeah.
And then you go on with the bicycle again.
Yeah.
Okay, then Spain and what?
France, Italy, and then Bulgaria, some country, and then I'll be back to Western Europe again.
Western Europe?
Yeah.
Which part of it? Germany?
Yeah, Germany, Belgium, England. Yeah.
So all is left for you is Europe, right?
No, my last destination is Korea.
Korea.
So
you didn't cycle in Korea, you didn't ride your bicycle in Korea? You started from the US?
Yeah, I started from the US.
Everywhere, and then you'll be back to Europe, and then Korea. You'll be ending the trip in Korea, right?
Yeah, so I have to cross China, Thailand, Malaysia.
And that's not easy.
Yeah, so 2 years more to cycle.
2 years more.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
I'm 27.
27. So when did you get the idea for the first time to be traveling the universe?
So I started cycling 2011, and I got that idea 2011. Just
so you've learned how to cycle in 2011, is that correct?
Learn?
Yes.
Just I start. Just I think I want to cycle around the world. And then I start preparing slowly, like making money, and then searching about bike, and then how to fix and things.
Yes, and then all of a sudden you started, or you thought you should be starting a trip across the universe or the globe.
Yeah.
And just like that. Where is that picture taken?
Central America.
Central America as well.
Yeah. And this is South Africa, and this is
So what is your favorite venue for you to cycle? You've been through continents and continents, so which one of them do you like?
Egypt, because
Egypt.
I
Because you're here.
well,
Because you have an interview with Egypt.
Another reason is I have a many good friends, GBI cycling team.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Egypt is your favorite place for cycling.
Yeah, and because I have a friend here.
Yes.
And my favorite place is Mexico.
Mexico.
Because Mexico has many good attractions like food, music, and people and things.
It's filled with festivals.
Yeah.
So were you afraid before coming here maybe about the political situation here in Egypt or not, or you just thought, I'm going to Egypt right now and I'm not going to think about anything else?
I researched a few things, and some tourists said, it's okay, you're just tourists. So I came. And yeah.
It is safe here.
Yeah, because I'm a tourist. I just tour about ruins. So it is safer. Yes. And also I have many good friends, GBI, so that's much safer.
Yes, so you said you'll be going to Europe in the coming few months as well. So which country are you looking forward to visiting?
In Europe?
Yes.
Spain, France.
Spain?
Yeah.
Is it the one that you're looking forward to be cycling in?
Yeah. Also Italy, France, Germany, Belgium, Hungary.
And how does it feel to be ending the trip in South Korea as you planned?
So I crossed the...
Why did you decide that you should be ending the trip there?
Because that is my home. And I didn't cycle my country. So I want to finish in my country.
So why didn't you start in South Korea? Because that's the easiest thing to do, you know. You're from South Korea and you have the idea, so why not start and end the tour there?
Because I lived in Canada 1 year, and that the idea which I want to cycle around the world got in Canada when I was in Canada.
In Canada?
Yeah. So I was in Canada for a year, and then when I was in Canada, I got this idea. So I was preparing in Canada, and then I flew to San Francisco. And then I started from San Francisco because I traveled a lot in Canada, so I knew Canada, and I needed new exploring